It's part of the hardest working system in your body. A vital network of vessels and arteries over 100 kilometers long, providing your tissues with oxygen and nutrients and removing waste. Before you're born, it starts and never relaxes, contracting about 70 times per minute, 37 million times per year, over 3 billion times in your life. While you work, while you play, while you sleep, it never stops. Because if it did, even for a minute.
You know, the heart, when it has to pump against all these atheromas and fatty streaks and plaques which are building up in the vessels over time, really puts a strain on the heart. You can only imagine, as the heart is pumping through these vessels, the blood supply does not reach the end organs they're supposed to. The heart is working harder, the heart becomes more dilated, you can develop hypertrophies of the heart, and ultimately lead to stroke, hypertension, and even death.
1 in 3 Americans have one or more types of cardiovascular disease. Every 37 seconds, a person dies. 5.8 million people in the U.S. suffer strokes each year. 65% of adults in the U.S. suffer from high cholesterol. Over 73 million people in the U.S. suffer from high blood pressure. Every minute, a person in the U.S. dies from a heart attack.
Cardiovascular disease is a silent killer. The reason it's called a silent killer is because by the time you have symptoms, it's usually way too late and will require medical intervention.
It is so important that we be proactive about our cardiovascular health, because by the time we experience any symptoms of a problem, the damage might already be done, and it may be too late.
There are many factors that lead to cardiovascular disease. There are genetic predispositions, there's lack of exercise, there's being overweight or obese, and particularly having a high saturated fat diet.
Science has shown that we can help protect our cardiovascular system with specific nutrients that help strengthen and maintain this vital network. The scientists at FKC International designed Cardiomax as an all-natural health supplement to naturally rejuvenate and support your cardiovascular system. The Cardiomax nutritional formula is a unique blend designed to promote energy in the heart muscle cells by using alpha-lipoic acid as a powerful antioxidant known to improve the health of mitochondria in heart cells.
Your heart beats 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you think about it or not, pumping blood throughout your entire body. This takes a lot of energy. We know that there are more mitochondria in the cells of the heart than in any other place in the body. Scientific research shows us that alpha-lipoic acid is a very powerful antioxidant that can help maintain and increase the health of your whole entire cardiovascular system.
Cardiomax also infuses omega-3 into the formula.
Omega-3 is a fatty acid which is essential in our diets. Unfortunately, our diets do not contain sufficient amounts of omega-3. The function of omega-3 is quite simple. It shields and protects the blood vessels from developing atheromas and plaques and developing high blood pressure and even stroke. By the use of Cardiomax, you can get sufficient amounts of omega-3 to help protect those blood vessels.
Cardiomax infuses proper amounts of vitamin E to help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol.
Vitamin E is also another very powerful antioxidant, and studies show that it can prevent LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, from oxidizing and attaching to the artery in the vein walls, which causes plaque, and this can lead to atherosclerosis.
And finally, a specific collection of powerful B vitamins and folic acid help assist in keeping homocysteine levels in the blood from reaching dangerously high levels.
Folic acid, vitamin B6, and vitamin B12 are part of the B-complex vitamins. The interesting thing about them, they're essential for many daily functions in our bodies, both on the cellular level as well as the macroscopic level. For the heart, however, the B-complexes work in a specific way. They reduce homocysteine levels. Homocysteine is a well-known amino acid which causes inflammation and makes the heart become more stressed and work much harder. By reducing that, you can have a much healthier heart.
It's never too late to start taking care of your heart and your whole cardiovascular system. Make sure you eat well, take your supplements, and exercise.
My cholesterol level ended up being much higher than it should have been. The doctor actually called me himself to tell me that I was a candidate for atherosclerosis, and had a family member recommend Cardiomax. And I tried it. 6 months later, I went to the doctor. My cholesterol level was down. and I was so excited.
Bottom line is this: our diets do not contain all the essential nutrients and components that are required for a healthy cardiovascular system and heart. I recommend supplements. The one that I recommend is Cardiomax. It has been developed by scientists to maintain a healthy heart and cardiovascular system.
I'm thinking I'm in pretty good health, but all of a sudden I find myself in the hospital with them doing multiple tests on me. They tell me that there's something wrong with my heart. It's not beating like it should. It's not pumping blood. My muscles aren't constricting. It's called cardiomyopathy. I started to eat better, take better care of myself, and I started on Cardiomax. Why do I take Cardiomax? Because I want to be around for my grandchildren.
You only have one heart. Take good care of it.
I have recommended it to people, and they've had good results as well.
Since I've been taking Cardiomax, I feel better. I feel healthier. I'd recommend it to anybody.
Cardiomax is your high-quality, convenient source, designed to provide the nutrients your cardiovascular system needs for better health.
I tell my friends, take Cardiomax. Give your heart what it needs to be healthy.
Listen to your heart. Contact your FKC member for more information about Cardiomax.